Hi guys, this is Kata and today I'm going to be doing the book scavenger hunt, and I haven't actually been tagged, but I always wanted to do this tag, so I thought why not. So there are a few instructions in this tag, and I will try to find the books for those instructions. So let's start with the first one. Find an author's name or a title with the letter Z in it, and I think I already know what I'm going to choose, and it is What's Left of Me by Kat Zhang. So there's your Z. The next one is find a classic, and again it's just right next to me, so I'm just going to pick this up, which is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. And I haven't actually read this book, but I have seen the miniseries, which I adore. Find something on your bookshelf that is not a book. And I actually put everything down from my shelf, which is not a book, but I have this thingy, which is like part of a tree. I don't know how you call it in English, but anyways, my brother's girlfriend decorated it with glitter and this picture of two little angel babies, and they are just so cute, and she always does little DIY things that I adore. Find the oldest book on your shelf, and I'm guessing this means that the first book I ever bought or received, and for that I'm just going to quickly go to my other shelf and show you what I have. I actually have two books in my hands, and one of them is in Hungarian because I think this was the first book that I remember that I received from my parents for Christmas, and it is All American Girl by Mac Cabot, and I really like this book. It's just so cute and fun, and I will always love this. And the other book is that I remember that this is the first book that I ever read in English, and it is New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. The next one is find a book with a girl on a cover, and I just want to choose a good one, but there are so many, and I don't know what to choose. But I know I had to choose Incarnate by Jodi Meadows because this cover is just so gorgeous, and I'm in love with it, and I only recently bought it. But yeah, there's your girl on your cover, and it's pretty. Find a book that has an animal in it, so I'm guessing in the book itself. And I actually have to think about this because, I mean, there are animals in a lot of books, but I can't remember any right now. Animal. Where is a freaking animal? I know. I have The Catastrophic History of You and Me by Jess Rothenberg, and I actually finished this book yesterday, I think, and there's a dog in this who is called Hemloaf or something like that, so there's a dog in it, so it counts. The next one is find a book with a male protagonist, and this is actually an easy one, and I'm going to choose, if I can get it out, The Maze Runner by James Dashner, and the main character in this is called Thomas, who is a boy. Yes. Find a book with only words on it, and this will be tricky, I think, because most of my books don't really just have words on it, only if you don't count like something like this, which is an arc, and you know, you only have the title, but I guess you don't count that, so I will just try to find something else. So I have Flat Out Love by Jessica Park, and there are only words, even though that the letters look designed and there are stuff in the letters like bears and animals and stuff like that, but these are only words, so I think it counts. Oh, and that book is actually a really great one, so I recommend it to all of you if you love contemporary. Find a book with illustrations on it, and again, I am actually reading this book, so it will be easy for me to find, and it is Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion, and at the very beginning of every chapter or something like that, there's like an illustration of a human body part or organ, more like hearts and arteries and stuff like that, so yeah, illustrations. And it is a very weird book so far, but I'm not giving up on it. The next one is to find a book with gold lettering. Yeah, I have one, but it's not, you know, very fancy goldish, but it is Poison Princess by Kresley Cole, and the title and also the author's name is written in gold, if you can see it, but if you can't, I'm telling you, it's gold. Find a diary, true or fictional, and I think I only have like 3 of those and they are from the same series, so let me just grab one of them quickly. So obviously I have the Princess Diaries by Meg Cabot, and since it says diaries, then they are diaries, and they really are. And I remember that I read these books when I was like 13 or 12 or something like that, and I adored the hell out of these books and Meg Cabot's book in general, so I really do recommend them for fun and lighthearted and fluffy reads. And the next one is to find a book written by someone with a common name like Smith, and yeah, I think it will be easy, but you never know. So okay, even though I thought this was going to be the easiest so far, this was the hardest, but I found The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, and I think Green is a pretty common name, even though I'm not really all that familiar in typical English last names, but yeah. The next one is to find a book with a close-up of something on it. So I'm going to choose Ignite Me by Tahara Mafi, because it has a close-up of an eye on it, and I know probably other people chose this, but yeah, what can you do? I just adore this book and this cover and the design and eye, pretty eye. Find a book on your shelf that takes place in the earliest time period, and this is a hard one because I don't really read a lot of historical fiction and classics, but let me see. I'm not sure which book is in the earliest period because I have like the Cassandra Clare Infernal Devices books, but I actually forgot that again I have Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and I think this takes place earlier than the Infernal Devices trilogy. Find a hardcover book without a jacket, and sadly I have I only have like one of these actually, but it was so sad when it arrived without a jacket, and I already showed it in my April haul, the first one, and it is The Storyteller by Antonia Michaelis, which is an amazing book. Very dark, very sad, very, I don't know, it's just awful, but amazing. Find the teal turquoise colored books, and it's quite easy because I have my other shelf color rainbow organized, so I will just pick one from them, or not. Delirium by Lauren Oliver, because it's pretty blue. Find a book with stars on it, and again, tricky one because I know one, but people chose that book, and it is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, so I don't want to choose that. And I also don't want to choose Across the Universe because a lot of people chose that, but I don't know if I can find any with stars. I really don't want to choose Across the Universe. Okay, so damn it, I did not choose Across the Universe, but I did choose Emily and Sons by Beth Previs. Yeah, not very original, but I try to find a book with stars on it, and I'm pretty sure I have like 6 of those, but of course I cannot find any. But yeah, this is such a pretty cover, and I love this book and this trilogy so much. Find a non-YA book, and that will be pretty easy because I have pretty much now my adult books right on the top, except the very top, if you can even see that in this video. But I will choose Dark Fever by Karen Mary Monning, and this is an amazing adult paranormal series which you must read because so good, so good. Even though I know it starts out a bit slow, but it just gets so much better, and I cannot recommend it enough to all of you if you love adult books. It's not even that adult. It doesn't even have sex scenes in it in the first 3 books, and I hope that's not a spoiler. But yeah, just read it already. So that was the last instruction, and I really enjoyed doing this tag because it's just so much fun. And yeah, I pretty much sucked at this, but oh well, it was still fun. And I want to tag all of you who haven't done this tag already, and if you feel like you want to do it, then I tag you. And make sure to link your video somehow to me in a message or in a comment. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.